Hello, welcome back to BrainBox Notion. I'm Yusuf Musa Uba, the founder of BrainBox Notion. So today's video is going to be a quick one. I feel it is necessary to make this video because of the question that the users usually ask about how to use the staircase area of the BrainBox Expert system. So it is going to be a quick one. I'm just going to demonstrate how to use it so that all users can see how you can use the BrainBox Expert system staircase area. So I usually share explanation with them. We have a video on that on our complete takeoff for commercial development, but it's about 2 minutes. It's about three. So it is about 2 hours video. So I decided to just make this video specifically for the staircase area. So how to use this? You can see here. This is the staircase area. We have the first one, which is the concrete in staircase. So I'm going to click this and explain some of the things. So I'm going to scale the page first. Metric. I'm going to use 2.25. No, 2.65. 2.265. So I'm going to click OK and then scale using this. So we have our scale. So you can see here, the first thing you see is the width of the staircase. So I'm going to explain that. So the next you can see we have the beam. So usually people don't notice about the next tab, which is the beam. You can see here you are going to specify the beam length, the beam width, and the thickness of the beam. So here you can see we have the staircase width, we have the number of side, and we have the number of floors. So this number of side is not number of steps. So it's usually about the two side. So if your staircase is the same, whereby the same number of flight, the same description, the same width, by the first one and the second one, we usually have 2 or 3. So if it is 2 and you have the first one before the landing, then the next one. So if you have something like that and they are identical, so you don't need to measure all. So you are just going to measure one. So I'm going to explain that. Let me just click OK for now. So like, for example, you can see here, we have this. So when in case where you have this to be equal to this, when you have everything to be identical, so that is when you are going to use that number of side to be 2. But if they are not identical, you can just maintain the 1 and then measure. So we are going to go through the steps and other things. So what you need to do here is, since we have the staircase here, so I'm going to measure this concrete. So I'm going to start. So the concrete, you are just going to measure the section. So I'm going to click on this, this. I'm not going to include this. My concentration is going to be fully on the staircase. Just going to demonstrate some things. So let's assume this is our staircase. So what is the width of the staircase? So you can see here, this is the width, which is half of this is what? You can see 0.995. This is the width of the staircase. So I'm going to click on this. Again, you can see it is showing 0. So the moment I put 0.995 and then click OK. So you can see we have the quantity for this concrete here. So the next one we have the beam here. So this dimension is center to center. So let's check the length, the total length. So I'm going to dimension. So you can see the length is 2.5 for the beam. So you can see we have 230 by 450, which is the width and the thickness. So I'm just going to double click on this, go to the beam, 2.5 width, 0.23 by 0.45. So you can see we have a number of floors. So if you have it on different floors, so you're going to just multiply by the number of floors, it is going to give you the total number. So we have only one floor, so we are just going to click OK for this. So you can see it increases from 0.1 to 0.4. So that means this beam has been included into your concrete. So when you are measuring your staircase, if you want to separate the quantities, you can easily do that. You can see here the concrete is 0.4 and the staircase is 1.1. You can easily deduct. So you can easily deduct the beam from the staircase if you want to separate them. But usually we usually have the concrete all together in one place. So the next, we've measured this. So this is how you measure concrete. So in case you want to measure any other side, this is part of the beam. This is also the one at the kicker here. You can also measure it the same way. You can, if you want to measure any concrete within the staircase area, you can also measure it the same way the way we measured it. So you just take the section, which is the area from the section, that taking that, then you multiply by the width, which is going to give you your concrete in cubic meter. So the next is the formwork. So I'm going to explain how the formwork works. So here you can see under the formwork, so I'm going to click on the formwork. So you can see beside, we have another tab which shows side of steps / risers. So we are going to explain this also. So let's start with this. You can see it asks us for the staircase width, number of side, the same with what I just explained earlier, the number of side and the number of floors. So the width, we said it is 0.995, and then I'm going to click OK. So for this, we have formwork beneath this, which is our waist. So I'm going to click on this point, this point, this point. Do we have formwork here? If you have formwork here, you can also add it, this point. So this means we've covered the concrete beside this side, which is the waist. We are done with the waist. So the next, we have this part, this area here, and then we have this part, the risers here. So I'm going to go back here to my risers. What is the length? Which is 0 point, the same with the length, the width. And the width is what? 150. You can see. So it is going to be 0.15. And then I'm going to click OK. So you can see it added this into this. So mind you, we have another formwork here. So this, we don't need to measure it because already we have the square area. You can see it is what? 1.11 square meter. So with this, you can easily pick this square area and add it to your formwork when in your BOQ. So you can add it to your formwork in your BOQ directly in your BOQ. So you can just pick the 5.0 plus this 1.11 square meter. So this gives you the waist, the risers, and the side of the concrete. If you have it by two sides, then you can multiply by 2. But for this, since we have block work within this side, so it is going to be only one side here. So you're just going to add 1.11 for the side. So basically, if you have any other formwork, you are also going to measure it like that. Also for the beam, you're also going to measure it like that. So the next one is the staircase. The next one is the reinforcement. So for the reinforcement, all you need to do is just click on this. But before we do that, we need to check the reinforcement here. You can see here we have Y16, and it is 9 numbers, and we have the spacing to be 120 center to center. So you can see we have all Y16. So I'm going to click on this. So I'm going to call this Y16. Then the diameter for Y16 is, then the number of bars is 9. And the number of side, I'll leave it as 1. And then click OK. So I'm going to measure this bar here, this one, up to this point and this point. But mind you, when you are measuring from this point, you can see the length varies. If I take this length, I'm not going to capture the slope and other things. So you can see from this point, we have it from this beam up to 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth slide. So when you check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the reinforcement here. So and it starts from this point up to this point. So I'm going to take this, this point. So this is the bar here. So you can see this is the kg of that bar. So here we have Y10. This is the Y10. And it is how many numbers? 9 numbers. So instead of picking, I can just duplicate. And I'm going to call this Y10. Change the diameter. 9 numbers. So I'm going to click OK. And then measure the Y10. Which is this. So we can also measure this from the plan. Yeah. From the section, sorry. We have the Y10. So next, you are going to measure others. So you check from the plan, and then you measure it from the section. And another way you can do it is you can measure here and then allow for slope. So you can check what is the degree of the slope. So the moment you allow for slope, it is going to capture everything. So we can pick this, for example, this number here, and just duplicate. I can just duplicate this, click OK, and then measure this. So I can measure this number here, this length. Sorry, okay, yes. This is the quantity. Yeah. So let's check the number, same number. So now this number, this length, I can allow for slope. So the moment you allow for slope, depending on the percentage you want to use, the moment you add the percentage, then it is going to give you your actual reinforcement in kg also, just like the others. So basically, that is all for staircase. So I said it is going to be a very quick one in order to just show you how to measure the staircase using the BrainBox expert system. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.